This is IHE in the Kiss Room. I'm Rick.
I'm Laura.
And in the background, we have my lovely wife, GS. And our tech guy, and Laura's husband, KS.
I'm
Just
sorry.
said you.
He did.
All right. It's good.
So
It's a good
we
start.
haven't asked everybody to come get drunk with us in a while.
What does that mean?
Well, that was something we started in like the second episode. I was like, oh, come get drunk with us. Then we just...
Ooh.
Well, obviously the people watching to see if you were probed. Did we ever find an answer to that, by the way?
I mean, so you're inviting strangers to my house to get drunk?
No, to
think
come
that's
watch us
gonna-
get drunk on the YouTube channel. While we blabber and rant or banter.
I thought you were inviting them to my house.
Well, I mean,
That's
if you want to put that out there.
I don't. No, I'm good.
Okay.
We don't want strangers just showing up at the house.
Stranger danger.
Don't talk to strangers.
Disclaimers. Oh, excuse me.
And if you do show up, I hope you can run faster than the
German Shepherds.
German Shepherds.
And a 357 with hollow points.
Exactly. We are an armed family.
So, how was your Thanksgiving?
It was fantastic. Sorry.
It's okay. You good now?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was really good. We went to my mom's.
Yeah.
My whole family was there.
Nice.
Had a cousin and aunt drive down from New York.
What part of New York?
I
Long
don't
Island. Long Island.
There you go. They live in Long Island, New York.
Cool.
Shout out to Nicole, my cousin.
Shout out to Nicole. Long Island.
She told me that she tried to watch the podcast, but she said that she doesn't know any of the bands we're talking about, which I find
How old is
strange.
Nicole?
I don't know. She's older than I am.
Older than you?
Mm.
Just by a little bit.
And she's a huge fan of Accept.
Who?
Accept. They're a German heavy metal band.
Oh.
You don't know who Accept is?
I don't. I accept that I don't know
I
that.
got a
What was the song, their number one song?
balls to the walls.
Yes. You have to know that
I
song.
think
It
I
was
do
on
know that song. Excuse
Guitar
my
Hero.
cough. I'm still getting over something.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's like a march beat.
I don't
Balls to
know.
the
I have
walls.
that Hail to the King song in my head for the last couple days. Hail to the King. I don't know who sings it either.
Didn't know we were
Europe?
singing, but go ahead.
Maybe?
Belt it out.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
All right. So it was good. We had a good time.
What was your favorite side or main dish that you ate?
Oh, God. Well, I don't know. My wife makes these baked beans that my grandmother used to make, so those are fantastic.
Awesome.
Delicious.
And fresh cranberry sauce.
And fresh cranberry sauce. The official name of the cranberry sauce is Holy Shit Cranberry Sauce. And it's,
Nice.
holy shit, pretty good.
Nice. What makes it so special? Is there a secret ingredient?
There's no secret ingredient. It's I got the recipe from a lawyer that I used to work with,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just 2 bags of fresh cranberries, 4 ounces of bourbon, a whole
Yeah,
2 cups of sugar,
bourbon.
orange peel. It's delicious.
It
It is
sounds
great.
really good.
Quite fantastic.
KS
You-
had to.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, and his thing is you have to stir it every 12 to 24 hours and taste it, and then say, "Holy shit,
Holy
this
shit."
is cranberry sauce."
It's good stuff.
That sounds awesome. KS had to work, unfortunately. So
Yeah.
Oh,
he made his own little meal. It was all cleaned up by the time I got home, too.
Just chicken and mashed potatoes.
Aw, I'm sorry.
So you went to Thanksgiving somewhere?
My mother's, yeah.
And you didn't bring him any food home?
I did.
No.
He
Man.
chose not to eat it.
No. All right.
He doesn't
Just
like
making
leftovers.
sure.
However, my mom's turkey is like the absolute best. Always.
Oh, yeah? Nice.
Super juicy.
Good.
Delicious. Shout out to your turkey.
There you go.
Yeah. You're bouncing. What's wrong?
Sorry.
You don't have to be sorry. What's wrong?
Nothing. It's
What's the Rick rant of the day, week, month? What are we at? Do we have a Rick's rant today?
Actually, I don't. I thought you had one.
Oh, I do.
Because if you don't, I could throw one in.
I don't know. That's a dangerous. That's
fucking
like a
holidays.
minefield with you.
Oh,
Like, we don't
boy.
know what we're going to get if you get chimed in there.
Do you want me to start it off for you?
My rant?
Yeah.
Go for it. You can start
Tell
off.
a short little story about our last episode that was just put on YouTube. Was originally blocked by YouTube.
It wasn't because of Rick being probed either.
Apparently, it was not because I was probed. And so for today, I decided not to have the TV on behind me. We've got one of the greatest Kiss albums, A Flag, Rock and
Banner.
Roll Over.
Banner.
That's what I said.
Sure.
I mean, I'd call it a flag.
It was,
See?
I
it
was
was
just
that
giving him a hard
damn
time.
band Sublime.
Hey, now. All right. So,
So let's hear it. This is Laura's rant. Flash that on the screen.
before I start, disclaimer, I'm branded with Sublime. The 40 ounce to freedom sun is my entire back. It tells you the dedication that I have to Bradley Noel's band.
Can I stop you 1 second?
Why?
In that episode, we talk about your tattoo.
Do we?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think we have a picture somewhere you can flash it. We're not taking any new ones. I'm a little older now. Anyway, so
Wow.
yes, dedication. Lots of love for Bradley Noel's band. I keep saying Bradley Noel's band because, as we know, now there's Sublime with Rome, and Sublime with Rome originally had Bud and Eric from the original Sublime band. However, they've, cycled some new people in, and they finally settled, and now they have Eric is still there, Bud is no longer on drums. You've got Rome Ramirez, and he's now playing with Jason Vick, but there's been some issues, and ever since the changing, it seems like they got a little stricter, and they did not like the fact that we had a Sublime video playing, which, again,
Uh-oh.
I thought I did really good. I thought I did good this time.
Right in the middle of your rant, too.
Yeah, right in the middle. Like, you couldn't wait till the end. I can't sit still. He's like, please don't move. I can't. I don't know how.
And
But yeah, so we got in trouble because Rick was kind and put a
get in
Sublime
trouble.
video on. Probably is gonna be the last time you're nice like that.
literally the only full live concert I could find on YouTube, that was the one. And
It was a good concert.
Sublime did not like that.
If that was on YouTube, then why was the original one allowed up?
Because it was their official page.
Was it? No.
hmm
Yeah.
What I don't get though is how come some bands are okay with it and other bands
I
aren't.
don't know. We've had Kiss in the background.
I don't know if we
We've
should
had
bring light to what we've had. I don't know any other bands or any other
We've had-
videos shut down.
White Lion in the background. I think we had Bon Jovi once in the background.
Yeah. Do we have Metallica? Or did I dream that?
I don't think we had Metallica.
We should. Get
Um,
Lars's panties up in a bunch.
One of the videos ended and another one started. We had Queen back there for a little bit. And
You know,
apparently the only one that cares is Sublime.
no, I don't know if they're the only ones. But
So
Oh,
far.
yeah. No, I do know of somebody else.
who?
The guy from the Eagles, Don Henley.
Yeah. he
I
doesn't
did a
like it.
cover of one of his songs and it got blocked on the piano.
That's why you shouldn't do covers.
Some covers they don't care, others they do.
There you have it.
All about money and royalties.
Yeah.
It's all about the money.
Ooh, that was gross. I burped. Excuse me. There is something I learned recently. I guess it's not that recent, but one of the best, royalty battle, I guess you can say. Do you know about Michael Jackson and Eminem?
No.
Okay, so Eminem was popular, a while ago. What was that? Late 90s, early 2000s. Throughout
Isn't he
the
still
2000s.
popular?
Yeah, he's still pretty popular. But when he came into his peak of fame, right, he was not very nice to a lot of people. He had beef with, Christina Aguilera. And then he had beef with everybody, pretty much. And then he had that one song where he made fun of Michael Jackson in the song.
Yeah,
right?
I didn't know that.
Michael Jackson got real quiet, didn't say anything, but bought all the rights to his music. So then every time after that Eminem performed, Michael Jackson got paid.
Oh, yeah?
Do you know how much he paid?
How much?
515 million for his
Wow.
catalog.
Wow.
All right.
I mean, that's pretty smooth.
So you think about Eminem paid for all of Michael Jackson's legal problems.
Oh. Kevin.
I mean, I do know that apparently owning the royalties or the rights to music can be pretty lucrative. You can make a lot of money.
Didn't Jackson own part of the Beatles for a little bit?
Yeah.
He owned the entire Beatles catalog at one point, but I think he sold it before he died.
He did, yeah.
So who else does he own, or did he own?
I don't know.
Is that what he did for fun? Just about
He
royalties?
definitely was smart when it comes to business like that. So somebody taught him right.
Yeah. Well, I think the story goes, and you can probably fact check this. I think Paul McCartney told him that
You're
he
right.
should be buying rights to music.
He did. So it was. You're right. It was Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
I forgot about
That's
that.
actually what ended their friendship.
Yep.
Paul McCartney was going to buy the Beatles rights,
And Michael
and then
bought it under
he
him.
told Michael Jackson about it, and he went and bought it underneath him.
I guess Jackson actually said jokingly, "One day I will own your songs."
Yeah.
And then just 2 years later, on August 14th, 1985, Jackson purchased the publishing rights to the majority of the Beatles catalog.
Yeah.
Wow.
Some 251 songs for $47 million.
There's not a lot of bands that own the rights to their own music.
I think we've
There's
talked
only a
about
few.
this before.
I think we have too.
Yeah. I wish I would have remembered the Eminem story during that conversation.
Yeah. I didn't know that Michael Jackson owned his music too. It's good.
Yeah.
Good for
see?
him.
I taught you something. Look
Yeah,
at that.
Good for Michael
Yay.
Jackson making millions and then
Well, I don't know if it's good for him right now.
Actually, lawyers
Spend it all.
made millions.
Lawyers. Yeah, I went into the wrong profession.
You and me both.
well, you get a few million together, you can buy the rights to some
Sublime.
music. There you go.
I wouldn't even do that. I'm so
You buy
mad.
Sublime's music and then we can play it whenever we want. Fuck
I
'em.
would hope.
YouTube
I would
would
hope that
still block
Tori,
you.
Bradley Noel's wife, has all the rights, and his son Jacob. But I don't know. I'm ignorant to all that. So maybe one day I'll go on a deep dive into it and research it. We'll see.
Yeah,
Or
well,
they can educate us in the comments.
they don't like when their live video is playing in the background. so-
Yeah, it kind of makes me want to do it all the time. I don't like being told that I can't do something. It's like a pet peeve of mine. My DNA will naturally fight back and be like, oh, no, you should do it anyway.
So for the people that watch that episode now, it's
Isn't it rainbow? Isn't
Blurred.
it something like rainbow colored?
a blurry rainbow.
Shh, you're getting yelled at.
I am getting yelled
I
at.
like it.
Silently.
Yeah, you don't have to be so quiet.
Because I was shaking my... Can you hear that or something?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Uh-oh.
I'll try and sit still.
You're going to get in trouble.
It's a nervous tick from our
No.
other job.
What happened? That's a Sublime reference. Ish.
I see.
So,
Before you say what you're going to say,
no.
as far as I can tell, every episode we do, we always have to mention the people that recently died.
Nobody died
Oh,
recently?
yes,
No.
they did.
I didn't
No.
hear about
The
it.
Who?
guy that was the former lead singer of Dream Theater died.
Oh,
you're
that's
you're
right.
Yep.
Wait a second. You didn't even know. Oh, no, you did tell me.
I'm the one that told you
Yeah,
about
you're
it.
right. I told you.
Charlie
And I-
Dominci.
Yeah.
I think he's Italian.
Nah.
What's it? How do you
Yeah.
pronounce his last name?
I think it's Dominci.
Yeah.
I gotta look it up.
Sounds like a mob boss.
I know.
I looked it up earlier because I was gonna pronounce his name, but I only got the Charlie part. The rest of it, I don't know.
It's interesting because, you know, you're part Italian, but you can't speak any Italian words at all.
That's not 100% true.
What Italian word do you know?
I mean,
Spaghetti.
I know spaghetti. Is that an Italian word?
I don't know.
Spaghetti.
Probably not. I know fettuccine. There you go. It's about as
Yeah,
far
he
as-
was born in the 50s, too.
say lemon chop.
1951.
What'd he die of?
I don't know. He was on their first album, When Day and Dream Unite. And then they kicked him out.
Why? I want to know.
You want like a full history? The
I want to know
former
the drama.
I know.
I like
singer
the
of
drama.
Dream Theater.
I think that they were looking for somebody who was a little more their age and probably better looking. So they got James LeBray, which I guess
Better
arguably you
looking.
could say
Is
he
he
was better looking,
looking?
but now he's not.
Yeah.
I can tell you that. And the guy,
was.
and to be honest
I
with
think
you,
we got Kevin's rant.
James LeBray, his voice has gone to shit after all these years.
Listen, we're not trying to get attacked here.
I'm not trying to
in
get attacked
no
either,
way
but I will
supportive of
tell
what
you
he
how
said.
it is, and I won't keep my opinions to myself.
Don't we know?
His voice has
Yeah,
gone to
let's
shit.
reel him in. Let's reel him in.
Hey, listen, there's a lot of
But at least he's not dead.
there's a lot of singers that are aging,
You're right.
and their voices are just
Except,
Well, who did my parents go see over in
unfortunate.
oh God, some ancient guy from the Egyptian times.
All right, you're not allowed to drink anymore. That was rude and uncalled for.
Egyptian time. Wow, that guy's old.
No, it was like
Man, how's
John
his
Mellencamp or some shit
No,
like
no, it was
that.
older than that. I would say probably from the 60s or
Your
maybe
parents
50s.
went to see John Mellencamp?
I don't
They
know if
don't
it was
listen
John
to John
Mellencamp. Who was it?
I don't remember. Like,
Damn it. They even left the book on my table so I could remember it.
Right.
Anyway, but my dad just kept saying 70,
Where was
80-year-old
it at?
man should not be shaking his ass like that on stage.
Oh wow. Well, I mean, you know,
Fogarty.
that's John Fogerty.
Oh,
but that's
John Fogerty?
not who they went to see. I'm going to look it up because it was at the Easton State Theater.
Yes, it was.
So who was...
They took a picture of the one side part where when we were down in Florida, I took the picture of the old guys. Remember? And I sent it to you and somebody else. And I said that reminded me of you guys. My mother said, look, Rick and this other person aren't here.
I see.
Haha, that's the Muppets that I'm talking about when I say the old guys. That's a very bad detailed story.
It's not. Nobody's gonna understand it, but me.
That's okay.
And one other person.
We'll put some pictures to help piece those blanks
The old
together.
guys from the Muppets in the balcony.
Yes, they're incredibly grumpy. And on our normal
What does that mean?
job,
They are grumpy.
Hi, grumpy.
yes,
Yeah.
at our normal job, there's another person that's also equally as grumpy, and they remind me of the Muppet guys. And it's not only me. I mean, there's a poster and everything. So when we saw the Muppets live,
There's a poster.
I have it. It's Johnny Mathis.
that's who it was.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
I didn't-
he's 67 years. Oh, no, he's been in the business 67 years, so...
He's
Wow.
old.
I got to be honest. I didn't
Oh.
even know that Johnny Mathis. I do know who that is, but I didn't know he was even still alive.
Yeah, that's where they
Apparently he's still alive, and he was at the Easton State Theater.
Yeah, shaking his ass all around stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for him. It's
I mean,
nice.
if you can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if it still
Well,
shakes, I guess.
Look at
Shake it.
Mick Jagger. He's in his 80s, and
Oh
he's
my
all
God.
over
Yeah,
the
I don't know
house.
how he's alive.
No.
I mean, that man, I can't imagine the substances he has put in his body, and he's still going.
But Johnny Mathis is 88 years old.
Wow.
Damn.
Fucking 8.
Okay, all right. Reeled in there. No more DeLorean for you. Is that what that's called?
No, it's delirium, but that's not what I'm drinking.
DeLorean, wasn't that the car? And
That's a DeLorean.
DeLorean, yes.
DeLorean.
Might
So
even
unfortunately, there's a lot of singers, and you know, I can admit this. Obviously, I love Kiss. Paul Stanley's voice is not that
Yeah.
great anymore. There's some speculation of him not singing, but
like Milli
I don't know.
Vanilli style, you mean?
no, I think they may use.
People aren't gonna
I think
know who
he's
that is
singing,
either.
but I think they may use some backing tracks to
Or
kind of
auto-tune.
enhance.
Well,
You
who
could use
doesn't
autotune.
anymore? I feel like a lot of people do.
John Anderson from Yes.
I'll tell you who doesn't.
That man can still
And I
sing at
didn't
his
think-
age.
I didn't think we were going to get her in organically, but shit, did we ever. Taylor Swift. I have seen that girl
Oh.
dance with no auto tune, dance and sing, and then like be puffing and puffing. So I don't think she does backtracks like the
People
rest of them.
think.
And look at, I didn't think we were gonna get to talk
You
about
don't
it.
Yeah.
think she's using backing?
I don't think so. No,
No?
I think she pushes
maybe.
through it. And she does the dancing and the singing.
I mean,
That shit's
she's young
hard.
enough. She,
Yeah, she is pretty
in
young.
my opinion, she shouldn't be.
I agree.
A lot of them do though these days.
Well, I think yeah, like all the boy bands and all that used to. New Kids on the Block,
it's-
shout out.
The choreography and dancing was more important.
Right.
Yeah, but I think her whole thing is like she wants to be as authentic as possible,
Right.
and she has always been that way, like
Right.
ever since she first started.
She's from Reading area.
Reading,
Yeah.
yes.
There you go.
Look at Rick. Rick's a Swiftie. He's a big Swiftie.
Is he a secret Swiftie?
He's a secret Swiftie.
She's one hell
Wearing
of a
a cardigan?
businesswoman.
Oh my
now
God,
a
yeah.
billionaire.
Right?
Do you
My
secretly
God.
shake it up?
I honestly, until you said "Shake It Up,"
He had a cruel summer.
That's literally the only. That might be one of the only songs I know from her. I was trying to think of one. I was going to say I
or
don't
is
know
it
any,
Shake
and then
It
you
Off?
said "Shake It Up."
No.
Is it Shake It
I
Off
don't
or
know.
Shake It Up?
Shake it off.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's all
Our
over-
girls are
yeah.
Swifties. My Willow, she loves Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
But I mean, she has a good story, and like you said, she's a hell of a businesswoman.
Mm-hmm.
I will agree. I have nothing bad to say about her, except for the fact that I'm really, really tired of hearing about her.
I will
and
say,
her
yeah.
boyfriend, the Kelsey guy from the Chiefs.
She
Swelsies?
is all over the place. Like we
Like-
were watching the news the other day, and I don't know what it was. Why was she in the news? I forget what it was. Something like she.
Every time there's a football game on now.
No. But it's unnecessarily. It's a little
the
overkill.
The NFL is drooling all over her.
Well,
Well, I think the NFL actually released a statement apologizing for the amount of times
Did
they
they finally?
talk about her and show her on TV, and
It's like, what are they need ratings or something?
I have no idea. Like, especially on TV, like you're trying to watch a football game, and that's all they keep talking about.
or if you're
Yeah.
trying to watch the news, like you were
Yep.
the other day, and
Well, the announcers,
I don't watch
they
the
get
news,
all
but he
giddy
does.
that she's at the game.
Yeah.
but I get it.
Like
but I
little
get
They
it.
do- they
It's
do
in a
get
way
all
that
the-
they want to drive traffic. They want to make the ratings. Same reason they put the cute little puppies or the cute little babies on the news.
You mean like why we're talking about it right now?
Yes, exactly. I said I didn't think
Is that
we were
what
going to
we're
get it
talking
in the
about?
conversation organically, and we did because I don't think she does a backup track. Like Britney, I don't know. I think Britney Spears did her own dancing too.
She danced like crazy.
Yeah, I mean she still
is
does.
crazy.
Don't.
Have you seen her licking knives?
Kevin.
Oh God,
She's-
it's so
She's going through a
ridiculous.
lot. All right. Did you not read her book? I heard her book was phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
Whoever thought Kevin Federline would be the sane one in that relationship?
She's got a documentary out too that is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
It unfortunately shows her as slightly insane, but
I think
I guess
she.
that's par for the course.
Well, I think she
think
went.
she is.
She went through a lot of shit. I mean, when you go into show business at a young age, and then you're constantly being told what to do, what to say, what to wear. I mean, I saw a news clipping where she was doing an interview with some talk show host, right? She had to be like 14 or 15, maybe 16. And he said to her, well, are we going to talk about it? And she's like, talk about what? And he's like, your breasts. Like, what the fuck?
What was that, Howard Stern?
No, it wasn't.
like
I
it.
have to find the clip for you. But to me, I mean, being 14, 15 years old,
That's
she's not going to know what
disgusting.
to say about that.
Well, you don't say that to a 14, 15-year-old.
Back then, though, I mean, they did. That's when she was coming out with the outfits with the little flannel skirts where she was looking like the Catholic schoolgirl and all that. So, and then they were like, oh, well, let's profit off of that. Let's profit off of that. And then, I mean, I can only imagine it's the damage it does at such a young
now,
age.
how is that any different from trafficking, if you think about it?
All right, we're going too deep. Let's reel back to music.
But I mean, I think it all depends on who is around you
Yeah, exactly.
because, oh Lord, darn it! Now I can't remember her name.
The snap of the finger.
Would
The country singer, with the
Shania Twain.
No,
Oh, I do love
with the
Shania
mullet.
Twain.
I'm just
And
throwing
his
things out
daughter
there.
had a
Miley Cyrus.
Thank you.
Yes.
She turned out okay.
But she went through
Did
some
she?
crazy ass phases too.
Oh yeah, but she's no longer crazy.
No,
Like,
and yeah, and
Isn't
she.
she?
I think you're 100% right because she was exposed to the same type of scenario. She was in TV,
They
and then
both-
she was.
yeah,
Where did
but
they
she
both
came
come
out
from?
on the other side of it, whereas
Stop
the other
it.
one has not done
Think
so.
about it.
I'm not hating on them on
Yeah.
public TV. We're not. Or no, stop that.
Where did they come from?
Stop it.
I mean, in my opinion, there's a lot of artists that started out young like that, and I mean, they don't all go crazy.
Some of them don't make it.
I'm talking about the ones that have.
Like who?
I mean, there's all kinds.
Give me an
Miley
example.
Cyrus.
But she did go crazy.
Yeah, for a short period
For
of
the
time.
very, and I'm gonna go with that was definitely men driven, but
But this also transcends into the acting profession. too.
absolutely.
I mean, look at Corey Haim.
Well, look at Brittany Murphy.
Mhm.
By the way, Brittany Murphy did a cover of a Queen song. Have you
I don't
guys
know
seen
who that
this?
is.
No.
I don't
don't
know
know-
who Brittany Murphy.
I'm
You
so
don't know
glad
who Brittany
you just
Murphy
said that.
is?
What's that?
I'm so glad you just said that
Oh,
because I wasn't going to say anything.
Really?
No,
Well, I have no
idea.
problem telling you who I don't know.
So she was.
Never
she's
heard
an
of her.
actress.
Not once in my
She was in
life.
Clueless. Do you remember Clueless?
No.
Yeah, no, we
The
didn't. watch
movie?
that.
Yes.
With the... What's that chick's name?
Alicia Silverstone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've seen that movie.
Oh, I'm so, sorry.
do you
Okay.
remember the girl that kind of was like an outcast that they were trying to make cool with the brown hair? I don't know why I got to keep moving my head like that. That was weird.
I mean,
She
I
was
haven't
also
seen
in
it.
8 Mile, although you probably wouldn't have watched that.
I did
She
not
was in a
watch that.
lot of movies. I can't.
I only made it 2 miles.
Kevin. No more alcohol for you. Girl Interrupted. Do you ever see Girl Interrupted?
I have seen that.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite movies. I would expect you to. Anyway, Google her. If you saw her
What's
face,
her
you would
name
know
again?
her.
Murphy.
What's her name again?
Brittany Murphy.
Brittany Murphy.
There you go.
So she did a voiceover for a penguin, and it was either like a Nickelodeon or Disney movie or something like that.
Okay,
See?
got it.
Look at that.
Yes.
And she covered this
right away.
Queen song, and it was amazing. It was
Really?
so
Yeah.
good. I didn't know she could sing like that.
How
Well,
old is she?
recently...
She died. She died of a pill overdose.
Damn.
Oh no.
really?
Around the same time Heath Ledger died.
Oh no.
Wow.
Any relation? Like, were they hooking up or hanging out?
I don't know.
Checking out?
I know it. I don't know. I don't know for sure.
She looks like she'd be Heath Ledger's type.
Heath Ledger was gorgeous. 10 Things I Hate About You. Oh, yes. It's the whole reason I fell for Kevin. When his hair was long and curly, he could pull it off. Heath Ledger look.
So, speaking of Queen songs,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I mentioned this on another episode,
The Final Countdown's your favorite song.
Dolly Parton just released her new album,
Yes.
Rockstar,
It's good.
and I just bought it yesterday,
Yeah.
and it is actually really good.
Yeah.
The shocking part is that there's like 30 songs on the album.
Why is that
It's
shocking?
really
It's
long.
Dolly.
How long are the songs, though?
They're normal.
Like 2
Length.
minutes, 3 minutes?
Yeah, they're normal.
That's
length
why there's
songs.
30 songs.
Miley Cyrus is on it too, isn't she?
She is. And there's actually a whole bunch of different people.
Is that the one with Rob Halford, too?
Yeah. So the song with Rob Halford, she does I think Open Arms, and Steve Perry is on it from Germany. Ann Wilson from Heart is on it. She
Nice.
does a Heart song. And there's a whole bunch of different artists. Steven Tyler from Aerosmith is on it. I don't know who else.
Awesome.
But it's really good.
So
I
this
was
is
surprised.
this has come full circle. We were talking about Miley Cyrus, and now Dolly Parton. How are they? What's their connection?
I don't know. It's her niece or
Really? They're really?
No.
goddaughter or...
Yeah, Dolly Parton is Miley Cyrus's godmother.
Oh, because
No
her,
shit.
Well, her father was in country music.
Yeah, Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yeah. And they probably, yeah.
That's cool. I didn't know that. Have you ever been to Dolly World?
we have
No, not yet.
Oh,
You asked us this on the show.
Oh.
No, we
I
haven't.
forgot.
It's the bucket list.
Is it? I mean,
If
Well.
you go, stay at Christmas Town or Christmas Village or whatever. It's so cool.
Graceland is on the top of the
That's
bucket list.
definitely a bucket list
I
item.
want to go there too.
That's a the top of the list. One day.
You
And
can't
go
go
to Elvis's
upstairs. though.
house.
I want to go upstairs.
Why can't you
Because-
go upstairs?
Well, they have it blocked off.
They don't let you.
Do you remember that thing where I said you can't tell me that I can't do something? I'll get you upstairs.
Well, at
baby. I'll
Elvis's
get you
house,
upstairs.
there's certain areas you cannot go to. They have them blocked
Suggestions.
Yep. Suggestions.
Makes you want to go to jail.
Go upstairs.
Just got to know how to avoid things.
But apparently at Graceland, they've now built there's a brand new hotel there that is all Elvis themed.
Nice.
I can't wait to go.
Did I ever ask
Still
you what your
waiting for my wife
favorite
to make a
year of
plan.
Elvis is? Like, is it young Elvis or is it old Elvis?
We
Uh,
have talked about this.
Have we? I don't
I don't
remember.
remember what his answer was. I would.
It's old
You should
Elvis.
probably let him
I was
answer
gonna-
then.
I was gonna guess first, but he answered too quickly.
Oh, sorry. No, I didn't know you were guessing.
Sorry.
It's old Elvis. I like the
Moody Blue.
after his movie career was over. So like 68 to pretty much the day he died.
I like young Elvis.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I love all. I mean, I have almost every Elvis album.
those
he's
eyes.
ever put out.
Oh, his eyes. So I. Yeah.
Apparently, we need to go to break.
it's break time. We'll be back.
And we're back.
We're back.
I liked mine. Mine was a little happier.
No.
Happier.
Ridiculous.
You're ridiculous.
I didn't like it.
You don't like anything.
We don't like you.
Oh, Jess to the rescue. Thank you.
I mean, apparently people do because I've got over 1,000 views.
They just want to know
Trying
if you
to
were
find out why I
probed,
was-
which we
if I
still
was
don't
probed.
know the answer to, right?
Well, we're still in suspense.
I mean,
What were we even talking about? When were you
I
even
was-
in a predicament that you were going to be probed? Were you abducted by
because
aliens?
no, what
he had a medical procedure.
what had happened was
Oh, every story starts like that. That or one
I-
time at band camp.
at the end of that episode, I did a rant about the walk-in medical places.
Don't get me
And-
started.
Kevin threw out the fact that I may have been allegedly been probed.
Was it good?
I mean, it didn't happen, but the only thing, here's what happened. So I went to this medical place because one of my eyes, I was having a problem. Apparently I had a sty.
His eye was falling out.
So my eye was all swelled up. And what I did was those walk-in places, you can make appointments.
Oh, I know.
So I made an appointment. My appointment was at 5:30. I got there early.
They made you wait for an hour anyway.
They made me wait for 2 hours.
Oh, they're assholes.
And
What's the point of the
Making the appointment?
so the problem I have is that anytime I go to a doctor's office and I have an appointment and they're late, it makes me insane. Because why make the appointment?
Right.
Like what's the point? So at almost 2 hours, I walked up to the girl at the desk who, and here's my other issue, is that she is like really, really young and has a really shitty fucking attitude. So now I'm even more aggravated. So I walk up and I tell her, I'm leaving. Like, I'm not sitting here anymore. And she said, well, if you can just
Bend
wait,
over. No, I'm just
like
kidding.
it'll only be like another 10 or 15 minutes. And I said, I had an appointment at 5:30. It is now almost 7:30. And she looks at me and she says, okay, you'll be next. And I was like, wait, what?
You can
Now-
really make that happen?
There is a shitload of other people that are before me
Yeah.
sitting there waiting. So I thought, all right, you know what? I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt and I'm gonna wait another like minute or two, and then if this doesn't happen, I'm walking out.
Okay.
Well, maybe 30 seconds later, some woman opens the door and calls my name. I'm like, what the fuck is going on in this place? I can only imagine what those other people, they were probably like, wait, what the hell? This guy was here after I was.
Well, but if those people hadn't scheduled an appointment, you would have been priority anyway.
Right.
And we also have to mention that this was the height of the fall illness.
Yeah, but I was going to
don't
actually
give a
piggyback
rat's
off of this
ass.
because I
means
just
nothing to me.
went into the walk-in clinic not too long ago. And now the lady who took my information, she was okay, but you're 100% right. The old school days of common courtesies to
Yeah.
the people are gone. People don't know how to use please and thank you. They don't know how to express understanding. God forbid offer reassurance that you're going to be seen or helped, and it doesn't help any situation.
If you can't keep the appointment, don't take the appointment.
Right.
Every doctor has the same problem. Too many patients trying to be seen the same day, and they clearly can't make those appointments.
I get
So-
it. I get it.
It's because it's all about money.
Absolutely. Well, that was even so. I am getting over this horrible viral infection. I was on the antibiotics, I was on steroids, and I'm off of everything now. And now I'm breaking out in hives. So yesterday I take pictures, and then we have the capability to send that stuff through your app. You don't even have to go to the walk-in clinic, right? All their response was, yeah, take Benadryl. If you can't, take care of it with Benadryl, go to the walk-in clinic. Doctor's not there. So they're going to charge you an arm and a leg to go through the walk-in clinic instead of actually trying to get you with the doctor.
I will never go to another walk-in clinic again.
I don't blame you. So really
That's it.
quick,
Yeah.
I'm curious. So like,
You want to know if I got probed?
well,
I did not.
I was going to build up to it. You totally suckered that story away. So did they at least use lube?
You would almost have to, I would think.
I mean, at the female
if they're gonna
doctors,
be
they warm
nice.
that up for you and everything. So
When the doctor finally came in, which she wasn't even a doctor. I mean,
At least it was a female.
she was a
A nurse
intern.
practitioner. Not an intern. An intern. She
It
was a
looked
nurse
like-
Well,
practitioner.
you don't want other guys reaching up there and digging around.
Honestly,
I don't know.
there's a possibility she was like the secretary or janitor. I'm
God.
not sure who she was, but
She was a janitor?
she may have been.
they did pull him back pretty quick within 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Literally.
She looked at my eye for not even 30 seconds. Came to the conclusion that I already knew. And then I left. That was it.
Oh.
With medication. Well, with a prescription.
Yeah. With an ointment that on the tube says to put in your eye.
It's that sticky ointment too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awful.
And I'm here to tell you that nothing ever goes into
I do
my
remember
eye.
the story now because I remember you getting that serious about your eyes.
Yeah. Nothing goes in my eye.
So
So I've put this ointment on the outside of my eye.
I don't think
and
it does the same thing.
It does nothing. It
No.
doesn't work. It's garbage.
So I want you to try to steam a tea bag. No comment. And when it's not, don't burn yourself, but when it's hot enough that you can stand it, keep it on your eye. I'm telling you. And then I want you to text me the next day and tell me, you were right.
Like, does it matter what kind of tea?
As long as it's the caffeine that's in it. So,
Oh, okay. So
I
like
typically
black tea.
like black
tea.
tea when I get tea bagged.
So my mom had a sty when she was pregnant with either me or my sister, and it was to the point where the one doctor, because she was a nurse, and the one doctor is like, "Oh, you're gonna have to make an appointment, get that cut out."
Oh.
Right? So it was bad. So then the one nurse that she was closing with was like, I almost said her name, but my mom's name. Why are you going to just try this tea bag? And she did. She did it. She did it for like 2 or 3 days. It went away. She went to her appointment for the consultation to get it cut out. But by that time it was healed. And he was like, well, what did you do? And she told him. And he was like, wow, never even knew that. But yeah, it's a thing now. And when he
Dang.
gets his styes, he does the same thing.
I'm going to be honest with you.
You don't have any tea in your house.
No, we do.
The chances of me doing this are slim to zero.
Well,
He's gonna do it because I'm gonna do it
Make
for
sure.
him tonight.
and then let me know. Let me know if it works,
The only
or
way
let
it's gonna
everybody
happen
know.
is if I do it for him because he's a big baby.
Aw, we knew that
He'd
though when
rather
he said he
suffer.
couldn't get the mouse.
Woo!
Suffer. You know, shockingly enough, since we've started this episode, it hasn't bothered me at all. Like,
What are you
Because you're
drinking?
Feels better
distracted.
already.
Yeah. What are you drinking?
Wine.
What kind of
No, it
wine?
has-
Peanut newer.
It's the alcohol.
It's not the alcohol. He's
Peanut noir.
distracted.
It's a Pinot Noir.
Have you ever noticed, like, if you have a headache and you're distracted by something, you don't notice the headache?
Mhm.
It's the same freaking thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why you're yelling at me. I agree with you.
It.
I was just making a point that it's not bothering me anymore. So we're good.
Well, now it's gonna start bothering you because now you're talking about it.
No.
So we'll change the subject. We could change the subject. Tea bags, though. Definitely do it. Let me know how it goes. Tea bags for those of you that got styes. Black tea. Don't burn your eyes, though.
Tea bag.
Don't use
I
it
don't know if
boiling
we-
hot.
Do we? I don't think we don't have black tea though. do
Yes,
we?
I do.
No.
English
course I do.
breakfast, I'm sure would work too.
It'd be ridiculous.
She's got all kinds
Earl
of
Grey.
goofy stuff. Some kind of chamomile,
I have all kinds of tea in this
vanilla,
house.
something.
Chamomile is made for relaxation.
I have extra
Gross.
chamomile. I have chamomile vanilla.
Ooh,
I
that sounds
have-
good too.
It's honey vanilla.
I'm coming over for breakfast.
I
tomorrow.
have regular. I have English breakfast tea. I have all
Depends.
kinds
Is
of
there
stuff.
bacon? If there's bacon, I'm coming.
Bacon.
We have bacon.
I'm bringing the girls. Kevin has to work.
There you go.
I promised Willow we'd go to the bacon strip. Bacon strip. Oh, we love the bacon
We
strip.
haven't been there in a couple of weeks. It's
We
been
love
a
it
while.
there.
Bacon strip too.
They know.
Shout
us.
out to the bacon strip.
Shout out to the bacon strip in Copley. You're amazing.
It's like
They
going
do.
Follow
to
their
Cheers.
TikTok. It is like going to
It
Cheers when we
really
go.
is.
We do have bacon
Speaking
strip.
of that, okay, so shout out to the bacon strip in Copley. It is like going to Cheers. We love them. We love the fact that they open. We love Paula. Paula's our girl. But so my KS mentioned Cheers, right? And there was a spin-off show from Cheers. It was Frasier. Did you know that Frasier is rebooted and back on?
Oh no!
It's so good. It is so funny.
I didn't know that, but I didn't like the.
I
original.
know. I could see that.
I didn't
funny.
really think.
watched it all the
I didn't
time.
think it
I
was
did
that
too.
funny.
Yeah. Did you like
But
Cheers though?
I did
When
like Cheers.
So did you like Cheers with Diane or Cheers with Christy Alley? Did I already ask you this?
Yes. In the episode that was blocked and is now out,
Oh.
we talked about this.
And what was
whole
your
thing.
answer? Christy Alley.
I didn't answer.
Kirsty.
GS answered.
It's not Christy. It's Kirsty.
Well, whatever.
Yeah, Laura.
Sorry.
If you're gonna say people's names, at least say.
Oh,
their
dude,
name.
I mispronounce everything. Is that not already been proven? So,
So
tell me again. What's the answer?
why I can't. I didn't answer you the first time. I don't have.
A preference.
Well-
I mean, the honest truth is, I mean, I did watch Cheers. I mean, I've seen episodes, but I've never really like watched the whole.
Did I make that noise last time
But
too?
it was a good. It was a
Probably.
good show, though. I liked it. I mean, it was funny. Frasier to me was not funny, and then
Oh my God, Frasier's
and
so
there's
funny.
a bunch of shows like that. My mother loves.
I knew you were gonna say it. I knew it. I just
She
thought of it.
loves.
Third Rock from the
Third
Sun.
Rock from the
We've already
Sun.
talked about this one.
So
We did?
funny.
Yeah. It is
Yeah.
such a great
It is
show.
funny.
so
You're the
funny.
only person in the
No,
world who
it's not
doesn't think that show's funny.
It has moments that are funny, but
No.
it's
No,
not
it
that
was
funny.
great.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Well, now we're just repeating ourselves over and over again.
We're
Well,
old.
So let me
move
change
on.
the
We're
subject.
old.
So let me change the subject.
Double Decker's going out of business.
Yesterday was Record Store Day.
Oh,
Black
see,
Friday,
we were on
Record
the
Store
same
Day.
page. Yesterday's Record Store Day, and Double Decker is going out of business. Everything is on sale.
Okay. I mean, that's not. But- so yesterday was Record Store Day, and I was able to get a bunch of interesting things.
What'd you get? Are we
I
having a
got,
reveal party? Ooh, reveal party.
No, everything's behind me. Eric
Where?
Carr, who is a second drummer, what you're looking for.
You said everything was behind you. I don't see anything. We need a reveal. You need to spice it up here, Richard.
I mean,
He wants to keep some things on the down low.
Oh,
that's not true. I can show everybody.
now
We're
I really want to know.
We're just gonna have to take a break so I can grab everything.
Okay. Double
People
Decker's
don't
going out
want
of
to see
business.
me get up and see my ass. So before we do that, unfortunately, Double Decker in Allentown is going out of business. Their last day is December 2nd.
Yep.
And I've been there a handful of times, but every time I've gone there, I've always been able to find something really cool. And
Yeah, me too.
they're an awesome record store. The owners every time I've gone there have been
So
super
nice. Oh my God. And so helpful when I was getting his vinyl stuff and his vinyl collection set up.
I
They
was
were-
shocked when
very
I saw
helpful.
it on Facebook that
That was sad.
they're going out of business.
It was really sad.
What I don't understand is why they're just closing and not why they wouldn't sell it and let somebody else run it, but apparently they're not.
I don't know.
So we're going to take a quick break.
Oh, I was going to tell my story about the first time I went to Double Decker, but I guess
We're
take
not taking a quick
No, we can take a quick break. We're done. It wasn't that exciting.
Oh. Quick break.
And we're back. How about that? Did you like that one?
Well, you're getting there.
I hope you saw that eye
Gotta
roll.
put and
Gotta hold.
We're
that
back.
a bit longer.
you got to get more oomph behind that.
I'll give you oomph.
All right, so back to record store day. So,
All right, what'd you get?
bunch of
Reveal
things.
time.
Wait, hold on. I gotta
Oh,
put them
God.
out.
You take too long.
Well, because not a lot of people got these. So, one thing on record store day when they release albums,
Mhm.
there's only like every one of them has a different amount that is released worldwide.
Okay.
So usually they're only like 1,000, a few hundred.
Okay.
So sometimes they're hard to find. So first I got Kix, who you have no clue who Kix is.
You don't know that.
Kix is a band from the 80s.
Let me see.
It's their album called Cool Kids.
Were they really cool?
I mean, yeah, look at the Steven Tyler wannabe right here with the lips.
Mm-hmm.
He's cool.
Interesting enough, Kix just retired this year. They played their last
Mm.
show a few months
Yeah.
ago. They're done. Never coming out again.
Who's this one?
apparently. Oh, I don't know any of their names.
Is that Stevie Whitman? Or Donnie
know.
Pernell?
I got the other thing about record store day is a lot of times when the vinyl comes out, it's on like some type of colored vinyl. Like that one's colored vinyl, but I don't know what color. It doesn't say.
And he won't open it, so he'll never
That's
know.
Brian.
I got
It was Brian.
Skid Row B-sides.
Kevin and I saw Skid Row. Well, parts of Skid Row. Remember that? That was the first date, like concert date we ever went on.
It was the version without Sebastian Bach.
Yeah.
I didn't know that until we got there.
Whatever. It was
This one
still it
is-
was still fun.
No,
This
it
one's
was.
on yellow and black marble vinyl.
Now, what are the B-sides of Skid Row? What songs are we looking at?
Actually, there's not that many. This is an EP.
Gotcha.
Psychotherapy.
I remember that.
Come on and love me.
That song I don't remember.
Delivering the goods.
I don't remember that either.
What you're doing and Little Wing.
What album were all those other songs except Psycho, whatever it was?
I don't know.
Now, isn't Little Wing a Jimi Hendrix song?
Yeah, probably they have a
I don't
different
know.
version. I doubt that they do the Jimi Hendrix version.
I
No,
got
it's probably definitely not.
this is on clear red vinyl. It's a band called Steeler.
So you're never gonna like actually open that?
No. Are you kidding? Come on now.
And
Why?
Steeler is they
'Cause it's rare.
later turned into the band Keel. Do you know who Keel is? Anybody?
No.
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 What is Keel?
Tell us.
Explain.
Keel is they're just another 80s heavy metal band.
Obscure 80s heavy
That's
metal
very
band?
specific. 80s heavy.
80s hair band.
Did they wear makeup?
No.
No. So is it like thrash metal?
No, not
No.
that.
Score. This one's awesome.
This
So then
looks
there's a
interesting.
picture disc of Rob Zombie's last
Oh,
album,
you-
Oh.
That's cute.
which is the Lunar
Let me see that one.
Injection Kool-Aid something.
I love me some Rob Zombie.
Is that like an acid album?
All his artwork was like that.
Yeah.
All of it.
Well, that's his last album that came out, and now they put it out on a picture disc.
That's cool.
And then we have one of your favorite bands,
Motley Crue.
Motley Crue. And this is just an EP of a bunch of their
I really
songs.
wish I loved Motley Crue as much as I portray I do.
This is a bunch of their songs from Shout at the Devil, and this is on orange and black marble vinyl.
Knock 'em dead, kid.
Yeah, Tommy Lee lost his cowbell on that album. And anybody who knows Motley Crue's first album knows what I'm talking about.
Just for
They stole his cowbell.
just for the viewers that are watching, Vince Neil has a sex tape you can watch it if you'd like to.
I think he uses
Why though? But
he
why?
uses a cowbell too in that one.
Listen,
All right, so the really
He
Tommy,
needs a
can you
cowbell.
answer why Vince Neil has a sex tape? I need to know.
two of them.
Two. How much money did he pay those people?
So the coolest thing I got, because this is a Kiss album. So this is the drummer,
Eric
second
Carr.
drummer,
Go close.
Eric Carr. Well, I can't. The mic's in the way.
Oh.
So you get-
He died. When did he die?
Eric Carr died in '92.
92.
He
Yeah.
died of brain cancer. So they put out his album that he recorded in the,
Too cool for school.
I think in the '80s, on CD and on vinyl. Both are picture disc. And there you have it. That's what I got in Record Store Day.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing.
So what's really cool is that if you go on eBay and search some of these, people are trying to sell them now for twice the amount that they
Stupid
retail
expensive.
for.
And that's why he won't open them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, sealed vinyl is better than open vinyl, so makes it worth more money. And
I don't think we have anything that's sealed.
literally
No.
everything I showed you, I have on CD, so there's no reason to open
Kids nowadays don't know what CDs are.
them. That's not true because according to all of the for Record Store Day, I went to the Compact Disc Center in Bethlehem, and according to the owner there, CDs are making a comeback just like vinyl did. And
Why?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with no. And if that's the case, we got totes and totes of CDs.
No,
Nobody wants to
apparently
drive
they're-
around with their CD book to pick out which CD it's gonna be when you could just plug your phone up.
Well,
Or a thumb
you
drive.
can't even get a CD player in a car anymore.
No.
yeah, true
But
story.
I've gone to the CD center and I've seen some younger people in there buying CDs.
What are they using for coasters? For
I don't know
drinks?
what they're using them for, but people are buying them again. People are buying cassette tapes again.
Now that makes me scratch my head.
Right?
Well, I mean, everything does
Cassettes-
come back. The retro is
Yeah,
always
but
cool.
the quality, the audio.
Still waiting for
quality
Janko
cassettes
jeans
is
to come
horrible.
back. I've got all of mine up in the attic.
Even Double Decker, that when you go there, they have a section
I
they're
know.
selling cassette tapes.
I know.
So they're making.
I
a comeback.
remember having a shoebox in the back of my car with all the different mixed cassette tapes that I made, all labeled, and then it turned into the CD book, and then you had the CD visors, and it was always a
Yes.
shit show. I don't know how the hell we didn't get in car accidents.
Well, apparently
or-
they're making a comeback. So
Or how about when we had the Discman with the tape deck that would plug into the tape deck in your car, but you could still play your discs, but it would skip like crazy because it was a fucking Discman. Kids nowadays have no idea what that is.
I mean, vinyl for the longest time. I mean, they weren't even making vinyl anymore.
I never stopped loving vinyl. My
And
dad
now-
always had a nice vinyl collection.
And now vinyl's back.
Yeah,
Been back
kids are
for
really into vinyl too.
Yeah. We
at
lost.
least 10 years now.
We have a missing box in our house of vinyl. It has Janis Joplin's Pearl album. It has all the ones that I got you.
2112.
All of my Sublime vinyls.
I don't know how
Where
you
the
could be missing vinyl because in my house,
Have you
none of
seen
those
my
things
house?
Go missing.
Everything goes missing. It's like a black hole. especially up in that attic.
It never happens in my house when it comes to my music.
I can see
I know
that.
where everything is.
It's
And I know
alphabetized.
every album and CD.
Do we need to pan the room? So
We
everybody
probably
can
should do a
confirm?
pan the room shot before we leave.
I know.
Remember, there's
every
German shepherds here guarding this place.
single.
They will kill you.
I know every CD, every vinyl I have,
Down
And
to
I
the Humpty
know
Dance.
every piece of Kiss memorabilia in this room.
You should. It's a well collected room, and it's nicely displayed.
It is.
I have to say. I don't remember the Ted Pulley album being there. Has that always been there?
It hasn't. That is actually signed by Ted Pulley. For those people that
So
don't
that
know
is
who
new?
Ted Pulley is, Ted Pulley
Then
is
shame
the
on you, because even I know who Ted Pulley is.
lead singer of Danger Danger. No, that's not always been there. I just
See?
Not many
good for
people
my
know who
attention to
Danger
detail.
Danger is either.
so I actually
Shame on them then.
just changed a few things around. If you look behind GS and KS up on the top of the wall, I put all of my Funko.
Were they not there before?
No.
Oh gosh, no.
Oh,
Just put
how long
those
did
up
that take
recently.
you?
Not too long.
What was there
Like
before?
2-ish days.
I had CDs up there, but the CDs were inside of like this
Is this what you did when you PTO?
plastic lip thing.
Yes.
Yes, that's exactly what I did.
I mean, good for
So
you.
the shelves
right?
that they're on, like I built those shelves, painted them, mounted them,
That reminds me.
and
Uh-oh.
I displayed all of my fun.
Incoming request.
I have a lamp that needs to be looked at.
I already did this for you.
No, I have a new one.
Gee.
It was a Christmas gift that Kevin got me a while ago, and I may have knocked it over, and since then
There
it
you
hasn't
go.
worked right. But I think it's the
Nice.
cord, because I've changed the light bulb in it a couple times, and it doesn't work now.
Let's
Yeah.
see.
I'll drop it off later. Thank you.
So then I also changed some of the wall back there. I took some of the albums off, put
Gotcha.
some posters up.
We're definitely going to have to pan the room. It is a nice little room.
Do we need to show everybody what's down here?
Yeah, I think we should.
We
I mean,
probably
this is a
don't.
lot of work.
It is, but I don't trust anybody.
I mean, all right. Do you have any Pez dispensers? I don't see any Pez dispensers.
No.
I do have Kiss Pez.
Of course he does. Come on
I
now.
actually think they're over there in that cabinet. so-
How about bottle openers?
Just
Just trying to find random things.
no, I don't think I have any. I mean, there are Kiss bottle openers, but I don't have any.
I see Kiss soda. That's interesting. Tell me about the Kiss soda. Where the hell did that come from?
It's not so.
Kiss.
It says soda. SODA.
It's just a Kiss soda can. Inside of it, I think if you open
It's a
it,
stash can.
there's a.
Do you know what a stash can
I
is?
think there's like a plush toy inside of it.
So it's a stash can.
Yeah, you take the toy out and you,
You
stick
take-
your stash in it.
Exactly. So your parents
Oh.
can't find it.
Or law enforcement if you're going to.
No, we're going with parents,
Law
Kevin. Come on now. Or money, obviously. Stash of money.
Oh, yeah, money too. You're right.
Is that Kiss lip balm?
Yes. It is.
Do you got Kiss toilet paper?
I don't, but they
They
did.
have it.
They
I
did
bet you
make
they do.
Kiss toilet paper.
Do they make Kiss tampons?
Kevin, enough.
What?
That's uncalled for.
No, it's not. They probably do. I want to know.
No, I don't think that they do because the ink.
This is why we don't let him
Fuck you
drink. Or speak.
I don't think they made Kiss tampons. They do make Kiss condoms.
Ah, see.
Are you fucking kidding me? That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
There is, I mean, almost anything that you could think of, Kiss has put their name on it.
That's why I thought tampons.
Thanks to Gene Simmons.
I was just
Of
going to say, it's
course.
Gene Simmons' tongue, isn't it? It looks like
The
Gene Simmons'
tampon
tongue.
thing, I don't think they ever did that. They made Kiss condoms.
There's an
though,
opening. Gene, come on.
Kevin.
And
You
then
know he's thinking.
they made the Kiss caskets.
Oh yeah.
And Gene Simmons.
How
when-
much does one of those cost? Can we look that up?
And then insane
I think
amount
they're
of
like
money.
$5,000.
Rick's like, I have one on hold.
I don't know that they make them anymore, but Gene Simmons actually donated some of them, like Dimebag Darrell.
Oh.
You know who that is?
Yes, I know who died.
So Dimebag was buried in a Kiss casket. It was
Oh,
donated
I didn't know
by
that.
Kiss. Yeah.
A little below $5,000. Vinnie
Yeah.
Paul of
That's
the band
actually-
Pantera, which once opened for Kiss, was also famously buried.
That's actually pretty
Oh, Vinnie Paul
reasonably
was good.
reasonably priced for a casket.
Actually, it is. And,
Yeah, my sister's casket was more than that, I think.
And Vinnie Paul's a pretty famous drummer too, from
Yeah.
Pantera.
I didn't know
He was
Vinnie
buried-
Paul was,
yeah,
but I knew
buried in
Dimebag
one.
was.
Huh.
And
apparently both of them
ironically, Kiss pinball machines are stupid expensive.
Oh yeah,
They
well
make
they're
Kiss pinball
collectibles.
machines.
Yeah.
Well, they have.
Well, that's
the-
another thing that's coming back too, or people are getting into pinball machines again. Next thing you know, we're going to be listening to Pinball Wizard.
We love
The pinball, the Kiss pinball
love that
machine.
shit,
They
that
have. There was a '70s version that came out, but then I don't know, maybe 10 or 15 years ago, they made new Kiss pinball machines, but they're like 15 grand
Jeez.
for one. They're ridiculous. But the condom and the casket thing, their slogan
Not
was
to be bought together.
Well, their slogan was "We get you coming
Aw.
and
you
going." Get it?
Yeah,
Coming,
and going.
condom,
Oh my
and
god.
going.
is
That was their
Silly.
slogan for those. But they've put their name on pretty much.
Like ACDC.
Yeah,
ACDC
they're-
puts their name on everything too.
Well, not like Kiss though.
There's no other band that has ever put that has had as much merchandising as Kiss has had.
Why do they do so much merchandising?
Makes a lot of money.
Yeah,
People like me buy it.
AKA Gene Simmons.
Yeah.
that's what in the wrestling world they found out that merchandise was the key back in the 80s too.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, The Undertaker is the best wrestler ever.
Is he?
Yes.
I mean, Hulk Hogan is, but you know. That's,
All right. First of all, two different federations. One was WWF. One was WWE for a while.
No, actually, the Undertaker came during WWF 33 years
Yeah,
ago.
but Hulk Hogan
Actually-
was WWE, wasn't he?
Actually, 33 years ago yesterday.
Hulk Hogan started the WWF.
Oh no, 2 days
Did he?
ago.
Are you kidding me?
33 years ago, two days ago was when the Undertaker premiered at the Survivor Series.
How do you know
know
that?
this?
And that is awesome.
Because I watched it. I was there. I mean, wasn't at the arena, but I was watching it on pay-per-view. And Hogan actually won the belt in '85, and it was right
This is
after.
Kevin's geeks.
It was right
geekiness. I
after
love it.
Vince McMahon Jr. took over the WWF, and
Please
That's when
understand.
it took off.
I came in when like Gold Dust was in there.
Yeah,
Gold
you're
Dust.
now
Goldberg or
they
whatever.
actually fired Hogan from the WWF because he was in the Rocky movie. Then that's when Vince McMahon Sr. was ahead of the WWF because everything was regional back in the day. And when he did that movie, they fired him. So he went to Japan to wrestle for a while. And then when Vince McMahon Jr. took over, he got him back, and then he won the belt, and the rest is history.
The Heartbreak Kid too, Sean Hart. I liked him too.
His name's
He's
Shawn,
really
his
whatever.
name is Shawn Michaels, but
Whatever. He had a heart on his pants. That's all I looked at.
You're thinking of Owen Hart
Owen and Bret Hart.
and Bret Hart. Oh,
Oh,
Bret
didn't
Hart.
Owen
was-
Hart fall from the ceiling
he
and
died.
passed away?
But Bret Hart was probably arguably one of the best technical wrestlers of all time.
And Shawn Michaels was actually really short. I do remember.
Yes.
I do remember that. I was pretty disappointed about that.
when Gina and I first started dating, we watched. I mean, I've watched wrestling since I was a little kid, but I got kind of back into it. Gina and I, when we first started dating, we started watching.
We did.
We actually watched both WWE and
WWF.
WW. Or no, WCW. Back then.
Oh, right.
Meh.
Well, the
Technicalities.
WCW. I mean, because
Ted Turner.
Hogan went there,
He did.
and then they had Goldberg, who was awesome.
He got all the WWF superstars to
Yeah,
go over to WCW.
they all went over there, so we started watching that.
And Hogan
Goldberg
turned a
was my
heel.
favorite.
It's still on too, isn't it?
WWE is, but
Yeah,
not
it's still
WCW.
on.
Yeah, there's another one though.
Now there's, I think, not TNA. There was TNA that's gone now. There is another one that they started, but I don't know what it's called. It's like AWA or AWW
something
or
like
something like that. GS and I, our favorite wrestler was Big Daddy Cool. Kevin Nash.
I liked Bam Bam Bigelow.
Kevin Nash.
And why did you like Big Daddy Cool?
I don't know why we like.
I was asking GS.
Oh.
Oh shit!
Because he was fucking sexy as hell. And then
That's what he was looking for.
he was in the movie. Damn it! The stripper movie.
Oh God.
Magic Mike. Although he was really awkward in that movie. It was so awkward.
I've never seen
It
it.
was cringy awkward.
Have you seen Magic? The
I
Magic
have
Mike
not,
movie?
but I know somebody who used to
Girl.
obsess over it. Didn't they make a
Listen.
second Magic Mike too?
Oh, yeah, and there was a third one
There's
too, but I
three
have
of
not
them.
seen the third one.
There's 3 of them. But yes, my wife loved those movies. And Kevin
Listen,
Nash
Channing Tatum, come on.
Oh, I do love Channing Tatum.
Girl, you need to see the movies.
I'll have to watch this. Honey, what are we doing later?
I gotta
Possibly
take the
watching
dog
Magic
for a
Mike.
walk.
Oh, good. I'll have time to myself.
Oh.
Well, maybe she'll sex you up afterwards.
Oh no, I go to bed after. I'm
Oh,
done.
come on.
she'll be done by the time I get back.
Oh, Lord.
Wow.
Haven't we
And
talked
to
about
sleep.
this already? Wham bam, thank you, man. Baked beef sandwich.
2 minutes.
I mean, that's a lot of information to throw out there to everybody, but hey. Guaranteed YouTube won't block that.
Ah.
I fucking hate you. You forgot the sandwich, by the way.
Oh yeah, the ham sandwich.
There always has to be
With
food
mayo.
afterward.
Yep.
I need to be fed. Keep me happy.
Hey.
Sometimes a full steak dinner.
Never. Don't let him fucking fool you. He's so full of
A
shit.
full steak. It depends on how good the sex is.
Yeah.
That determines
Butter based.
how much food you actually get and how it's cooked. All right. Well, I mean, to each his own, right? You gotta somehow you gotta keep things.
You gotta baste the meat
you know,
right.
Oh, stop. Somebody take the alcohol away from him, please.
And somehow you gotta keep things,
Fresh, right?
spicy. So I guess that's how you do it.
Simmering.
I think you need to get me another drink, husband.
What is
I got
that,
it,
that
right?
book series that I read
I warned you. I was ready to get
about 50
Shades of
50 Shades of Grey.
50
Grey.
Shades of Grey. Did you read that?
I have not.
Girl, I have the
However-
whole series upstairs. I'll give it to you.
There is a series called the series that True Blood was based off of, that TV show. It's the Sookie Stackhouse series. That
Yeah,
is
she
equally
likes
as good.
vampire sex.
I don't like vampire
Yeah.
sex. All right, maybe a little.
All right. All right.
I have not bought fangs yet, so that's
This has gone too far.
Wow.
Over the
We're in a
rails.
whole different realm
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah, I mean, this is going pretty far south.
Yeah.
Somebody needs another drink, so we're gonna take a quick break and
Send
We'll
the
be
tech
back
guy
for
upstairs to get me one.
we'll be back for our last segment of our show.
God, I hope it's not based
wrap
around
up.
sex.
And apparently it might be based on sex. We'll be back. And we're back. Is that better?
I didn't like the pause that you did before.
It's an effect thing. Like,
It wasn't a good one.
I think it was.
I mean,
We're back. Let's go.
Wow.
oh,
I mean, we've been back.
chop
But,
chop.
and I said it twice. I don't know how many times you need me to say we're back.
we're back.
All right, what's next?
Back.
Back streets back.
All right.
So I took Willow to see the new Trolls movie.
I
Have you seen any of the Trolls movies?
no.
Oh my God, they're so
Never.
adorable. They're very adorable, and they use music from all different genres, and then they redo it to fit. They mash it all up, and they fit the music, the storyline, and it is so cute.
When our son, I mean, movies that we've seen are like when he was younger. It was like Cars was out,
Yeah.
which I
Shrek.
still love.
I do love
the Cars
Shrek.
movies. Shrek movies were out. Kung Fu Panda,
Oh, yeah,
which
yeah.
I actually
Yeah.
I could see that.
There's a kung fu.
all
4
three
coming
Kung
out.
Fu Pandas are currently on Netflix,
Yeah, I know.
and I've may or may not have watched them all, and just recently. And there is a Kung Fu Panda 4 coming out now. I think next year sometime.
Jesse, I caught
Gotcha.
Jesse and Snow when they were here, watching Kung Fu Panda 3.
Aw,
Kung
how are
Fu
they doing?
Panda, honestly, those are
that
awesome
I
movies.
How are the
Awesome, but-
Californians doing?
They're
Doing
good.
good.
Yeah.
They
Very
hosted
good.
Thanksgiving.
Did
Yeah.
they?
So, yeah, so
Aw.
they made dinner for Snow's dad and his fiance.
Aw.
Jesse's working for a celebrity chef.
And who is
Uh,
that celebrity chef?
Tyler Florence.
There you go, Tyler
It's
Florence.
very exciting.
He opened up 2 restaurants in downtown San Francisco.
So 2
Jesse
cafes.
works at one of them.
That's
So
awesome.
Tyler Florence has a very top scale restaurant.
Well, he was on.
in San
He's a
Francisco.
series on Netflix or something,
yeah.
didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he opened 2 cafes in Union Square. One is like a how do you say it? It's pastries. Patisserie?
Oh, I
forget how
can't. I have no idea.
So it's like
I don't
in the
know what she's talking
mornings,
about.
Oh,
and then
listen.
so Snow is working at that one, and then
No, I thought Jesse works at that.
No.
one. No, sorry.
and then the other one is like an afternoon cafe. So it's like rotisserie chickens and
Oh, like lunches,
like market
Yeah.
kind of things. Yeah,
That's really cool. That is awesome.
yeah.
It takes balls to move across the country to California and make it work. It's scary.
Well, I mean,
Shout out to Jesse.
we'll see how
See,
things
you see how happy he is that Jesse did. that.
Well, no kid
I mean, he
wants, or no
likes
parent
it,
wants their
it's,
kid. I mean, it's hard. I'm sure it's hard for you guys.
Did he get to see Liu Kang
Ooh.
or Li Kang, China Prime Minister? That was in
Why would he?
because he was
What are you talking about?
he was recently in San Francisco.
Oh.
Did
to
he
meet
go
with
to
Biden.
eat at the place he
Nah,
went?
they met with Biden.
yeah, no.
Okay.
Our kid's working full time. He's
You don't have time for that kind of stuff.
And to be honest, I would wanna go.
And what's really nice is that the cafes are like literally a few, like it's just walking distance.
It's so
like
it's close.
A few city blocks. So
Nice.
it's really nice.
Nice.
Mhm.
It sounds like, and I'm sure he gets a discount if not get to eat for free. That's always a benefit of working at a restaurant.
He's making good money.
Yeah.
He's
I mean, the
making, like-
free eating thing, I mean, for you, I'm sure that would be.
Dude, it's why I worked at Queen City Diner
I don't
for
know
so
if he gets
long.
free food. I
He
think he
does-
actually
he does
does get
get
a
a
meal. Yeah.
with each shift, but he
And
gets-
that's-
he's making good money.
That's a lot too when you're living on your own. A free meal it adds up,
Yeah.
especially if it's good shit and you don't have to cook it. Sounds like
mean,
heaven to me.
I mean, they do cook their own food, so
Nah,
he's
overrated.
actually he's
Gotta
gotten
marry somebody who
pretty
knows how
good
to
at-
cook.
Is he like a sous chef?
Jesse's actually gotten pretty good at making a couple of different things. It's not
He
just
loves
it's
the-
not just
Ooh.
tomato soup and grilled cheese anymore. Now he makes
Blueberry.
he
The two
figured
of
out how to
them-
make his own quesadillas. I gave him we have given him a few of our recipes
Yeah.
that we make.
And the two of them
He
love
makes it.
cooking together, which is so
Yeah.
cute.
Aw, I hate when people are in the kitchen when I cook.
yeah,
I hate
Gina
it.
and I cook.
Well, they have a
together
studio
once
apartment, so they don't have much choice, but
in a while. GS and I cook together once in a while.
we do.
I try not to go in the kitchen when he cooks either. Our kitchen's too small. I do make a mean pancake. Pancakes are my thing. It's my grandfather's recipe.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very good.
Thanks.
Yeah, nice. Look at that.
I know.
Shout out to your pancakes.
My pancakes are the shit. You know what I secretly love? It's not really a secret. I get really mad when you don't bring one separate one for me.
What?
GS's banana
The
bread.
Banana bread?
Oh, my
shit.
fucking
Now I gotta make
God.
more.
Listen, I will fight somebody for that banana bread when he brings it into the office.
At our other job, so everybody knows, at our other job, for
Banana bread.
I'm not even sure the first time she made that. I mean, goes.
It was a
back
potluck.
So
I
many
remember.
years.
No. You weren't there when she started.
I remember the
making
first
it.
time I ate it.
So that goes back
Heavenly.
about 20 years ago ish.
So good.
How about the cheesecake? That was.
Whoa, hold on now.
Oh.
What cheesecake?
What
Remember,
cheesecake?
had a fit.
Yeah, let's edit that out.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
we
sorry.
will.
So that certain person had a. You told me he texted everybody and said you should
Oh,
see
yeah.
the cheesecake
Actually,
that
that was
Nichols' wife made.
That was before you were in the
We're gonna have
department.
to test that theory. I'm gonna need some cheesecake.
We had a potluck. GS made
Damn it! Why
a
did
cheesecake, and our big boss was in town, and
Must have been pretty good.
he took pictures of it and apparently started texting all these people because I started getting messages from people that aren't in our office and like, what the hell? Your wife makes cheesecake?
That's actually, we were still living at the old house at that point, so it was 2004.
I had just
long time
graduated high school.
Oh God.
So speaking of cheesecake, he's been bringing me cheesecake home from the farmer's market.
Yeah.
It's been pretty good.
Very good.
All right.
Willow seems to like it. She inhales the shit.
Made
Nice.
from natural ingredients by the Amish.
They do know how to cook.
I mean, I would hope it would be all natural since it's a cheesecake.
Right. Listen.
You'd be surprised
Hey.
what you'd find out there.
Anyway. I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
I'm talking about like store brand like cakes and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. They're bad.
Yeah, they're loaded with preservatives to
Yep.
keep them fresh. Yeah.
So
Yep.
you're talking about that. And my cousin recently gave me a chocolate frosting recipe that was my grandmother, who was my father's mom. I never met her in my life. She passed away. But apparently this recipe hasn't been made like by my side of the family in a long, long time. So I'm going to surprise them around Christmas and make a cake with the chocolate frosting that my dad hasn't
Nice.
had since he was a kid.
Nice.
All right. Pretty excited. Hopefully I don't fuck it up.
So
Sounds like it'll
you
be fun.
mentioned my banana bread.
Oh, it's so good.
So does that require the cream cheese frosting too?
Oh.
Well, of course it does.
See, she
I can't
doesn't
see
know
why
the
I
cream
wouldn't.
cheese frosting.
Of course she does.
She likes
She's
cream
like,
cheese.
she doesn't seem to know what I'm talking
The
about.
last one didn't have cream cheese frosting.
Yeah, it did.
No, it didn't. Oh, I'm sorry. You're talking about the one that I wasn't there for? The last 2 times you brought it in?
Any banana bread that I've brought
That's not
that
true.
you've had
No, it's not.
had icing
No,
on
it didn't. No, it did
She's
not.
not wrong, honey.
Thank you.
No.
No.
If you've had my wife's banana bread at our other job,
There was a potluck there. There was no icing on it. I would remember a cream cheese icing. There
I
was
would
no
never
cream cheese
bring
icing.
a plain.
It's the same one that I took home that I'd like half.
No. I would never bring just a plain banana bread because that's
Please
boring.
correct him.
I wouldn't eat that.
I'm
I
gonna
would
trust
eat
the
it, so I
chef.
wouldn't expect anybody else to
I
either.
could eat that
Ooh.
cream cheese icing, but a spoonful.
It's
I
got
bet it's so good.
it had
My
to have
grandmother's
had the
recipe.
icing on it. I wouldn't have brought it.
You definitely
That's
brought
not
banana
true.
bread without icing.
Definitely.
You definitely have.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh,
not.
right.
okay,
That's
bud.
ridiculous.
Oh, she okay, bud? You
Okay.
okay, bud?
What else you want to talk about?
The stuff I want to
Besides
talk about, you don't want to talk about.
Food.
What do you want to talk about?
I don't know.
Throw it out there.
Throw it out there.
Oh my
Yeah.
God! Open like that? What
It's
conspiracy
open
could we
mic.
possibly go into?
Throw it
The
out
Illuminati
there.
controls all music.
How so? Like, what do you
What?
mean by controls all music?
I don't know. I just threw a
I
conspiracy
missed
out
what
there.
you said.
I know. I think Illuminati
I said the
controls all
Illuminati controls all music.
music. What?
I don't know what that
Yeah, are we going into some like
I don't think we-
conspiracies
See?
about music?
What
I
would
don't
you like
even
to talk
know
about?
What that means.
I hate
so-
when you say that statement. Man, didn't I say that earlier? I don't really know what that means. I hate when you play dumb.
Uh-oh. Bum, bum, bum.
But what would you like to talk about?
I don't. I've got nothing. I'm.
Well, then let's wrap it up. Like the Kiss condoms.
Kiss condoms, kiss caskets. They get you coming.
I'm going.
Lord. My
Get it?
goodness.
They get it. They get you coming.
Does
And
Gene
going.
Simmons have his tongue patented or anything like that? I mean, out of curiosity.
I don't think so.
I mean,
However, he does own
A vibrator that looks like his
the
tongue.
rights to the money bag, like a money bag
We're not
with
on
the
the same
money
page.
symbol on it.
Mm-hmm.
He copy wrote that. Is that
Are you
what said?
serious?
Yeah,
He doesn't
owns
own
the-
that. Doesn't
Oh,
that
yes,
belong
he
to like
does.
DuckTales from when they
No.
used to do that?
No, Gene Simmons owns the rights to a money
Wow,
bag
way to
with a
profit off of
money
something that's not yours.
symbol on it. Is it
Shocker.
copyright or he has a copyright
Copyright.
on that?
He took advantage and stole it. I mean,
Does own it.
I guess I could do that too.
I'm just gonna keep my.
Well, Paris Hilton has That's Hot, so remember that?
What is she up to
He has that.
lately?
The
She's all
copyright
over-
on that.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
took copyright on That's Hot when she was popular when they had that Simple Life
Oh.
show.
Hmm.
I never watched it.
She's washed up.
I never
No, she's
watched
not.
it.
She's actually turned around. She's a pretty successful business lady. She's got some sort of nails thing, and then she's the Hilton
Her father was a
hotels.
sexual. I mean, not a sexual, but he was a successful businessman.
A sexual businessman? Is that what you're trying to say, Kevin? Let me find out.
Is
I
this
don't know.
going back to?
Listen,
Talking
I
about
think
sex
he might
again?
be deprived. I might have to handle this later.
We going back to talking about sex again? 'Cause that's
No,
kinda
we're
weird.
fine. Let's end it. Let's wrap it up again. It's gone.
You keep going back to the kiss condom thing.
Until
that's-
next time.
I think we're gonna have to get her a Christmas present.
I'd rather the
you
Gene
know,
Simmons tongue
shockingly
vibrator.
enough,
I thought you were gonna say the casket.
shockingly enough, I do not own.
My life insurance isn't that big.
I don't own.
Actually, Rick made me make it bigger.
Shockingly enough, I do not own kiss condoms, so or a kiss casket. Hint, hint.
Are
or
they?
a kiss
I'm not-
pinball machine.
Are they?
I don't think
thin
anybody's
or-
going to proactively buy you a casket and be like, here you go.
Yeah, that's true.
It's what you wanted.
Well, nobody's gonna buy you a Kiss pinball machine because it's stupid expensive.
That is a little. Where are you going to put it?
The Holy Grail.
Where are you
In the
going to put the
middle of the
pinball
room.
machine?
Wait, listen. The Holy Grail of all Kiss memorabilia
Oh, here we
is
go.
the Kiss pinball machine.
And where are you going to put it?
In the
Oh,
middle
I'd
of the
bake
room.
them.
Next
What?
thing you know, it would expand into the workroom.
No, I would totally move things around.
To where?
Yeah, to create less room for this
Well,
one.
we could start by
You
getting
get-
rid of this punching bag here.
Yeah, see,
I'm not
the
sure
punching
exactly what
bag
that's
can
He's
be
about.
already
moved
been
down.
trying to bring that to work. Let's
But it
not.
has nothing to do with the room.
Yeah.
Has
That's
nothing to do with
actually
work
not a bad
either.
idea.
The bag can be- So, whenever I like new things come in or I want to change something, the whole room goes under construction and we move things around.
The plans
Make
are
it
It
changed.
hasn't really impacted
So-
our podcast yet.
Kiss pinball machine. I'm looking for one. Anybody got one for less than
5.
that?
I hear
$5,000? I'll take one.
prostitution is a good way to make some money for you.
Ah.
Allentown,
2 Street.
4th and Chew. Oh, wait a minute. That's where I went to high school.
I'm too old for that. And isn't it Turner?
Turner Front and Shoe, yeah. Yeah. I mean, those roads don't collide, but they do
Or do
exist.
Turner Front and Shoe, buddy. This has been. Wait, real quick.
I'm listening.
I don't think we have a name, but I'm sure you'll figure it out at some point for this episode.
Who, me?
Anybody.
Yeah, there's
Why?
no name.
4 of us. I mean, we'll figure it out, right?
GS is usually the magic woman behind that.
No, too much pressure. Too much pressure. Too much pressure.
We're gonna
Under pressure.
we'll call this episode
Kiss condoms and caskets.
"We Get You
Ooh,
Coming."
Kiss condom.
Kiss
Then
condoms and
going. Ooh, we get you-
caskets. Come
Ooh,
on.
wait a
look
minute,
at-
there's
yeah,
two good
I know you
ones
want to be able
Those
to
are
have the
two good
magicness
ones.
to be able to name an episode, but it's
Well,
not
no,
happening.
he does usually name them.
I just did.
No, kiss
We-
condoms and caskets. I just
No,
did.
that's lame.
You're lame.
It's "We Get You Coming and Going."
Ugh. No. Nobody's gonna click on that.
I think they would.
See, Kevin's with me.
Yeah.
KS is with me.
Cumming. Not CO.
No.
Oh, yeah, it's
the
gotta be
acronym
CUM.
thing doesn't work. You got to spell it out.
Well,
We
no,
get
that's how you spell
and
coming.
going.
Yeah, CUMMING.
I like kiss condoms and caskets.
I think that's perfect, actually.
We get you coming and going.
Bleh.
This has been IHE. I'm Rick.
I'm Laura. Good night.
Ciao. If you're in Italy, ciao.
I have to be.